This is going to be a video on McGeady cancel, how to do a McGeady cancel and when to do it. Let's first start off with what is a McGeady. McGeady is a 5-star skill move that you need to perform when you feel like you have to change direction fast. Let's do a McGeady. I will go from left to right and perform a McGeady downwards. This is a McGeady. The way you do a McGeady is that you first point your right stick towards the direction your player is facing and then 90 degrees to the direction that you want to exit. So if I go from right to left and I want to exit downwards, I go forward and down with my right stick. If I'm going upwards and I want to exit right, I go upwards and right with my right stick. That's a McGeady. Now let's talk about the McGeady cancel. To cancel any skill, let's talk about the McGeady cancel and how to do it. This is a normal McGeady, as we spoke about earlier. This is a normal McGeady. To cancel it, you need to press down on your left and right triggers both at the same time to cancel the animation. This can be done for many other skill moves. So let's do it for McGeady. I'll perform a McGeady and cancel it. This is a McGeady cancel. This is a McGeady cancel. Don't worry about the animation. She's not changing directions. I'll explain why, but this is a McGeady cancel. Now let's talk about how to cancel it. Performing a McGeady requires your right stick to flick twice. Once in the direction that you're facing, and then in the direction that you want to exit to. The trick here is, in my opinion, the most consistent way to cancel a McGeady is when you flick your right stick the second time and it touches your controller. Like, you can hear that feedback maybe on the mic, but you can definitely feel it on your controller. When you flick it twice, you get this vibration because your stick hits the controller. The second time your stick hits the controller, that's when you cancel it. Or maybe you anticipate the feedback and you cancel it. That is, in my opinion, the most consistent way of canceling a McGeady. So I do this, this is a McGeady cancel. So now that we know what a McGeady cancel is, let's talk about what is the best way to do it, and let's talk a bit about the animations. The animation that I'm getting right now, this is a McGeady cancel, but the player is not changing directions. That is because my left stick is not changing directions. If I don't change the direction of my left stick, it's going to perform a forward McGeady cancel. And we don't want to go forward, we want to exit. So this is the second thing to keep in mind. To perform a McGeady cancel, your left stick needs to be pointing in the direction that you want to exit. And it's usually the same direction as your right stick. So if I want to exit downwards, I do a McGeady cancel downwards. I perform a normal McGeady, I cancel it, and my left stick is also facing downwards. So let's go from right to left and perform a McGeady cancel. You can see on the input that I cancel it and my left stick is also pointing downwards. Let's do it again. McGeady cancel downwards. Let's do it upwards. McGeady cancel upwards. Now here's the thing about the animation. You can get two different types of animations. If your exit direction is completely 90 degrees, then you get a faster animation, which is this. But if your left stick is a bit more than 90 degrees, you get a different animation, which is this. It's a bit slow, but it still changes direction faster than a normal McGeady. Let's see it again. You see, my left stick was not completely 90 degrees to my forward direction. I hope you get what you mean. Anyways, that was a McGeady cancel, and you know when to cancel it, in my opinion, is when your right stick in the second motion hits your controller. That's when you cancel it. Alright, now when to do it. Now let's talk about when to perform the McGeady cancel. I believe this is the most important part because many players don't know when to do it. This is, in my opinion, a very versatile skill that can be used in the midfield, and for me, I mainly use it inside the box because the direction change is so fast, no defender is able to act appropriately in time. Okay, so a controversial take But I believe, in my opinion, the megiddy cancel should be performed inside the player that you want to get past. So for example, I don't know who this guy is, but if I want to get past him, I would cancel the megiddy inside of him. I would face my right stick. I would try to exit inside this guy, this striker, and I'm pretty sure that I will be able to counter him. So if I go like this, if I go like this, let's see. Anyways, you will find out more towards the end of the video. I've attached many examples of where I perform the megiddy and when I cancel it. But in my opinion, if you want to do it, the best time is when there's a guy right on you, on your left, or on your right. If the guy is on your left, you perform a megiddy cancel towards the left. You perform it and exit inside of him, and you will, I'm pretty sure, get past him, and he would be stuck with his animation, and it would take him a lot of time to recover. You can cancel opposite of him, but there's always usually space opposite of him, and the important or more rewarding space is usually behind the guy who's on you. So if this guy is on me, I would do this. So I just got past him. And in my opinion, the thing that keeps players from doing the skill is the mental side of things, because people think that this skill canceling inside of them wouldn't get them past the defender or the guy. And the funny thing is, when they do it the first time, they do get past the guy, and then they don't know what to do afterwards, because they did not expect this skill to work the way that it did. That's pretty much it. I will show you a couple of videos of me performing the skill to find space, shoot, to find space and pass. But yeah, that's all.
दस मिनट में तो दो मारेगा।
ओए ओए ऑनरी के पास बॉल है।
Oh my god! Oh
ओ
my
माय
god!
गॉड